Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. We are on a roll this week. I actually have done this week's all three readings in one go because I was told, go for it, do it, get these out. These haven't been super long messages because they don't need to be. They are so potent, and I'm so excited about this. Today's reading is with the Crow Tarot, and this is what was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think this bodes well. I don't know what this reading is about yet. I don't know what it's about, but we are pulling the sun out. The sun will come out tomorrow, I'm hearing in my head. Okay, what is it that we need to know? I'm hearing there's been a time where you have not been able to be as a sunflower and face towards the sun because the clouds have been too dense. The gray sky has been too dark, that you didn't know where the sun was. But the sun is coming out now. You know where that sun is. Your soul and your heart and your entire being has always known where the sun has been. And now you're following it. You are victorious in getting out of the blindness, the unknowingness of where that sun is. Yes, yes, you are getting out of this sorrow, this heartbreak. You have removed these swords from causing more harm. No more are they going to be able to hurt you. There may be scarring. Yes, that is life. That is being a living, breathing creature of this earth, is sometimes to be hurt here. But we learn from that and we understand where we should step, in which territories of which predators we need to stay out of, which plants have poison, which people may harm us, which type of people may harm us. Knight of Pentacles, it's been a long road. It has been an arduous journey. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles, the horse isn't even moving. The horse is standing here. It takes a long time for a tree to grow. Sometimes it takes a long time for us to learn what we need to in order to see the sunlight again. But the sun has never stopped providing light for these trees to grow, right? The sun has never stopped, even on the darkest days. There is still enough light for plants to grow. So there is still enough light for us to grow, for us to learn, for us to be illuminated, and for us to see the world around us. And even in this slowness here of movement, we are still going, in English and European languages. Obviously, there are other languages that read right to left, but we are moving in the way that, us English speakers, that we see things moving forward, right? Both of these horses are facing forward. I think it's time here to count your blessings. Look at the world around you in your life and see all of the things that you have been blessed with. I find that this is something that has been coming up a lot for me lately, not only because I know that gratitude journaling, so basically you can every day, every morning when you journal, or every night, you write down 3 things that you are grateful for, that you know make your life more stable, more safe, feeling more grounded, it is time to sit there and look around you in your world and see all of the things that are actually giving you this, all of the things that are giving you this groundedness, that are giving you this safety, that are giving you security, is what I'm hearing. In any way that is. Sometimes I will literally look outside and see the most beautiful clouds, and that is something that I am grateful for, that I get to see those. You know, that I get to see different clouds every day. It can be anything. But what are you grateful in this life? Grateful for in this life? Because the trees have been growing, and so you need to know what you already have before you can start getting the great rewards of these trees that have been grown over a long period of time. Because we are coming into a new season. No, not a season. I'm hearing a new era of abundance, of this new way of being one with abundance. I'm hearing of being abundance itself. Abundance is not only something that is tangible. It is not only just money. It is not only just the land that we live on that we call our property, but no land can truly be owned. What are the things in your life that let you know that you are abundant? How can you embody abundance? How can you be an abundant person in your relationships with others? Just because it's not tangible, just because the way that you make people feel is not a tangible thing, although I'd argue that it is tangible. Think about the chemical reactions in our bodies. If we're just going to look at it in terms of physicality of the world that we can feel and observe. Think about the chemical reactions that are triggered in bodies of not only humans, but animals and plants. And I'd arguably say the earth herself, the sky and the waters. We know this stuff about saying I love you to your water. Does that crystal thing. I can't remember exactly what it is, but that is what is coming to my mind. So if anybody knows what that experimentation is called, please let me know. I think it's part of like quantum physics, but it does literally change the structure of water. How can you be abundance? How can you tell your body that you love it? How can you tell that water and the cells in your body that you love it? How can you tell your loved ones that you love them? How can you bring abundance to them to make their cells and their water in their bodies change and become these beautiful snowflakes, these beautiful structures of love? How can you be a structure of love in this physical body that you have chosen to come here and live in? I'm seeing the reflection here too of the sun in this pentacle, this large pentacle, you know, nearly the size of the sun. How can you take that sun energy and become it physically? The sun's radiation is just radiation. It isn't a physical thing, but it makes everything here grow. How can you be radiant? And I'm being told that that's it for this message. Thank you so much for being here. Have a radiant weekend, my loves. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.